Ah, Jinkinlock, Rockville, Maryland. Me, Jinky Johnson. When people talk about the game of football, there's very often arguments about who was the greatest football player of all. We all have our own opinions about who was the greatest football player ever played the game. But as a lifelong Celtic fan, I think the greatest football player to ever kick a ball is a man from View Park, Uddingston. Jinky Johnson was his name. Jinky was born in View Park, Uddingston in September 1944. He played for St. Columba's School. He was only 9 or 10. Jinky could do everything back then. He could run, he could dribble, and he could score. I doubt that in my lifetime I'll ever see a player with Jinky Johnson's skills again. Now news of Jinky Johnson's talents very quickly got about, even when he was only just 13. Many talent scouts went to watch Jinky Johnson. Every talent scout agreed without a doubt that Jinky Johnson was unquestionably the greatest football player that they had ever seen. And the news very quickly reached the ears of the managers of Celtic and Man United. And both teams sent some talent scouts to watch Jinky Johnson play. And when talent scouts came back and raved about Jinky's skills, both these managers got very, very excited. And both the manager of Celtic and Man United wanted to sign Jinky Johnson. They wanted to do it right away. But Jinky Johnson declined the offer from Man United, probably because the club was so far away. Instead, he signed for Glasgow Celtic as a ball boy. The manager, Jimmy McGrory, was absolutely delighted when he heard that Celtic Park was the only place Jinky Johnson wanted to play. Now, Jinky Johnson wasn't all that tall. Fully grown, he was only 5'4". But when Jinky Johnson played football, he was head and shoulders above them all. And Jinky Johnson always played his heart out for the Glasgow Celtic. But Jinky Johnson was extremely proud of the Celtic jersey that he wore. Sadly, Jinky Johnson is no longer with us. Well, 6 years ago, he very sadly passed away. But Jinky will always be remembered in the Glasgow Celtic Hall of Fame. And for old-timers just like me, we gave thanks to God for the many times we got to see the late great Jinky Johnson play. And all of us agree Jinky Johnson was the greatest ever football player to ever play the game. Rest in peace, Jinky. God bless you. God bless the Glasgow Celtic.